Tommy, for where we want to be at the end of the season, is those going to be the games that we might look back on and say that was an important one?
I hope you're right. It wasn't, first admit it wasn't pretty. They come with a game plan. They sit in, they go long, they cause us a couple of problems. Zach's had to make a couple of saves first half, but we've probably, if you analyse our own performance, it can be better with the ball. I think we were a bit lethargic. When we did pass it and move it and get it from side to side, we did create openings in the first half, and we could have scored on one or two occasions, but it was just one of them performances lacking, I think, maybe a wee bit of belief on the ball and a wee bit of intensity and urgency. But that's what it's going to be like in some games when teams come in and want to play deep, want to play long, and want to play in the counter attack against you. And we've got to be better and find a way to deal with that. But I can't question the players' character, their attitude was good throughout the game. We've seen the game out pretty comfortably in the end. We get a good goal from a moment of quality from Fraser, and Rory does brilliant coming in at the back post. So we're pleased, but the dressing room knows, and I know that we can play better. But it is also nice to be able to say that and still win the game.
Absolutely, as you say, it was a moment of quality from Fraser, just finding that space where at first there didn't seem to be any.
Yeah, I mean, we'd actually switched the ball. It went on a diagonal, and he does really well. He picks up second ball, and he a great bit of skill to beat the two defenders, and then he's good at that. It may be a shot. Only he can tell you that. But I was pleased for Rory, because last week against Falkirk there was a couple of opportunities where balls come in and the opposite way player was didn't get in at the back post, and we talked about it before the game and sort of reminded Rory and Fraser, if it happens on the other side, to do that. So I was pleased that Rory just timed his run and got a good finish in the end.
We did see Dannyarmstrong warm up just before that. Was Rory potentially coming off before that goal?
Yeah, because I mean, and today, I probably could have made a couple of other changes. I mean, it was just one of those days, and that's the important thing of the squad. So Danny was going to come on about 75, 76 minutes, so Rory got his goal at the right time.
Absolutely. You touched on it in your answer earlier, but defensively, 4 clean sheets so far this season. That must please you a lot for the work that you're doing. Yeah,
it does. I mean, there was a few hairy moments in the first half, but again, we no team's going to come and have no opportunities against us. And the important thing is that your defenders defend well. Ewan Murray was outstanding. Listen, and young Jack, does well. He's a young player. Obviously, he'll make one or two little mistakes during the game, but he's grown in terms of maturity, in terms of the level of his performance. And we've, no matter who plays in goal, Zach this week, but both capable of making big saves at important times. And Zach, I think, saved 2 with his feet, midway through the first half, which was important, because we do know that if the opposition get the first goal here, particularly at home, they do tend to sit in even deeper.
And it sets us up perfectly now for two games on the road to see out the month.
Yeah, and 2 teams that are doing particularly well. Partick, although they've lost today, Ian McCall's got a really good squad, good team, a lot of experience, a lot of quality players who've played at a higher level, and then Arbroath and Dick. I've come across Dick a few times when I was at St Johnstone with Forfar, and he's a great character, but also it's underestimated how good a manager he is, and they've had an unbelievable win today. So 2 hard games, but I'm sure Ian McCall and Dick will be looking at it knowing that to play us is a hard game as well.